Hi guys, check out my new DIY project. Hi, I'm Frugal Neen. Let's get started on today's project. So this is a quick before and after picture. And this was given to me by a friend for free 99. You can pick one up from the Salvation Army, Goodwill, or Craigslist, or from a family member that's given away curbside. You can get this and kind of do it up and turn it into something beautiful like I did. A few items I used were the sanding sponge from Dollar Tree that cost me $1. One was good enough for the entire project. And then I picked up these three cheap paintbrushes. I used the one in the middle, 1.5, three for $1. It worked. This metallic finish spray paint from Home Depot, $4, and this from Amazon, $5.89. Also from Home Depot, $10 for the paint. I'll have those all linked below. So here is the table. I will not be painting the top. I'm going to put marble paper. That's optional. So I'm just showing you another view here. I lightly sanded it and cleaned it with mild soap and water before I started painting it. You don't want to paint over the dirt and the dust. So this is the first coat here. I kind of just went around with my Dollar Tree brush and did one coat, and then I left it on for about 2 or 3 hours to let the first coat just dry. As you can see, you can still see the brown through it even though the paint has primer. While I was waiting for that to dry, I went on to the drawers. I took out the hardware. I lightly sanded again and, washed it with mild soap and water. And this is actually 2 coats on those right there. And then I started applying like a second coat, but the table, especially the side, needed the third coat. So I left it again to dry. You can see the other drawers here. This one here in the back needs another coat. As long as you don't see the brown peeking through, then you know you're done. But if not, just wait for it to dry and go for it with a light coat. And when I moved it into the office space, this is how it looks. If you take a closer look, you'll see that I still have a little bit more work to do. Go over the finishing touches. With the scratches, I just lightly sanded it to buff out those scratches. And then I went over again with paint and everything smoothed on out. Now I went onto the hardware, I cleaned it off, and I spray painted with the metallic paint from Home Depot. And this is the after result. I waited for it to dry and I went over it again for a darker look. Then I went over to the marble contact paper. This is optional, but I just thought it would add a nice touch. This is pretty simple. You just add it on, and then you cut it to size, and then you pull the paper down to apply it, pressing down. It's pretty sticky and tacky, but if you make a mistake like I did right here, you can just pull it up and kind of fix it again. It's very forgiving. You can use like one of those squeegee tools if you want, but I decided not to. I just use my hand. I'm very frugal. I don't need all that. Just pull the paper gently as you see me doing there, and use your hands to get out the air bubbles. This print is very forgiving, so if you make a mistake, it's really not as noticeable. You see right here, I made a little mistake, but it's not perfect, but it's still fine. I'm still happy with it. I love the after results. It's beautiful. It makes it look a little bit more expensive. And I just think it, brings it out more. So this is the after result here. Look at the gold finishes in the paint, and voila, brand new desk for free 99. Thank you for watching, and if you do this project, please tag me. I want to see. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment, and why not subscribe and like the video, and see you next time.